Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be building a new character on my Build Before AR60 account. So today we're actually sort of going to be doing two characters. We're going to be working on my Wriothesley and Xingqui, because he's apparently a great support for him. He's as leveled up as I can get him to be right now, and his weapon is too. Only thing I really have to work on are his artifacts or his talents, because they're kind of really lacking a lot. But yeah, main goal is talents and artifacts, and we're also going to build Xingqui alongside. We do not have many heroes with books though, so it's going to be a little tough to bring them up, but we won't go too far. We'll just figure it out slowly. Let's get straight into it and farm some talent books up for Wriothesley, whatever. I don't know how much of my materials and all that I'm going to use, but I'm not going to use any of my fragile resin, I don't think. We'll see, but I only have 70, so yeah. And this is what happens when your characters aren't strong enough to beat the top level of anything. Wow. Before we do anything though, actually, we should test out his damage as a level 80 character with a level 80 weapon. What's a better way to test a character than on one of the Regis vines, because we hope he can one-phase it. And let's see. Gotta get our MVP Barbara ready. This is gonna go so awfully. I just pray that we actually can fight it. Let's see. 700! Wow, 1,000. This is a great unit that I've built really well. Okay, 4,000 for his charge attack. That's not too bad. But he's no use to me right now. That was one phase and it did barely anything. We've got our work cut out for us. So I'm going to review my Wriothesley before we start. He has a Widsith. His artifacts are no set. He's C0. His talents are 542. I can't level him up just yet. And these are his stats. 9 crit rate, which is honestly, amazing. We'll be able to do great. Yeah, we've got our work cut out for us because this is not usable right now. So before we get started, let's craft up some condensed resin so we can go ahead straight away with the farming. I don't know if we've farmed for Xingqui yet or if we'll just go straight for Wriothesley, but we'll figure it out. First up, we're just going to collect some crystal cores because we're running low. Let's go ahead, Yao. Maybe we'll see if she's worth building after all in the future. It's running away. They're running away. Maybe it's just a fluke. It's flying away. This is why I'm not building you, because they all run away from you. Well, we have to do the ultimate test now. Timmy's pigeons. Let's see if they run away. There we go. No Yao video, guys. There we go. I wanted to build Xingqui because I heard he's good for Wriothesley, but he has level 1 talents. He's level 30 out of 40. And I have barely any books, so we'll just see how high we can bring him up first. We can get him all the way up to 50, maybe, if we have enough books. Luckily we do, actually. So now we're going to just quickly farm some masks and drops from the boss and get him a better sword. We could just switch from Bennett, but it might be better if we just build up this one. I don't know what would be good at him, but I think Favonius would be good for recharge. And I don't think we have any emblem pieces. And he's C0, so yeah, he's not the best character, but only thing we're going to focus on is his burst for now, because we don't really need that excess damage. I'm just going to go ahead and start farming some stuff that doesn't need resin, that way we can be a little bit ahead. So my Wriothesley already died, and Bennett solo, I guess. I've crafted our excess material, so we're going to go ahead and level up his normal attack, that's what it's called. We don't have any of this, so we'll just go ahead and level up his skill, and then we'll do his burst straight after. Gonna have to fight the boss a couple times because I haven't really done it much on this account. But we'll get him leveled up a good deal for now. Went back to the crafting table, and I have enough materials of these, but I just have to get everything else. What's it called? Books. I have enough books, just nothing else. And his set is still not going anywhere. We're going to match with a bunch of players because I can't actually face this alone. So we're going to do the artifacts at the end. So right now, let's level up Xingqui.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Xingqui will exist forever.
Gotta pull up the friendship team real quick, as everyone does. I actually only recently started doing this on all of my accounts. That's why my AR56 account only has 4 friendship, 10 characters. Okay, let's see. Oh, 3, that's pretty lucky. So I fought all the hilly churls, and I can see why everyone hates the birds. They just show up at the worst time, and they're the most annoying thing to take out. Let's hope for 3 again. And 2. But that's fine. We'll cope. Now we can ascend Xingqui higher. We want to get into level 70 at least, and I only have 4 books. Well, I'll figure out what to do then, but in the meantime, I'm just going to get more hilly churl masks and try to level up his burst to get him to level 70 and some decent artifacts. So let's finally get this talent up just a little bit, because 1 level is better than none. And we might as well start with his weapon. I'm not sure it would be good on him, but I'm thinking Favonius sword. And let's see if we can hopefully craft it all the way to 80, because that's where my account is at the moment, AR45. So everything can really only go to 80. I would go to AR50 or the next ascension, but my account really isn't the strongest at the moment. And I don't think it'd really be capable of handling those bosses, because it can barely handle anything that's in right now. Level 50, level 60, level 70, and finally it's fully leveled, level 80, highest we can get it to. And actually, I'm glad I didn't just switch it from another character, because it's better to have more higher leveled weapons. So we're going to try and level him up again, even though we have 0 XP books. We want to get him to 70, so it's not going to take that long. We just got to get 8 of these. We might ascend him later on when we get more books, but let's hope for 3 here. 2's fine. Let's check the artifact, and we're coping. Okay. We're just doing everything in a random order as we go along, so let's farm some books for Wriothesley. It's funny, because normally whenever I farm on this account, I get 0, barely any drops, and now I am while I'm recording. So, his talent's a 663, but I need to fight a pep to get that. And I hope I get at least 1, 2 would be great, but I'm just gonna skip. We'll use this team because people are semi-built. Good thing for cutting clips, because otherwise this will just be a 10-minute thing of facing this boss. Okay, here guys, let's try and hope for those 2 things and dream solvents if possible. Okay, that's really lucky. We got what we wanted and some cope artifacts. That one's not bad actually. But we got what we wanted, no dream solvents, but that's okay. I think his normal attack's more important, so we're going to go ahead and level that up to 7. And might have to wait a week to do that one, so we'll work on the other 2 talents in the meantime. I've been putting this off for long enough, so we're going to go ahead and do some talent farming. Okay, so at least now we can level up his burst a little bit. Every bit of damage we get is helpful. There we go. We're going to need more for his burst, so we're going to see if we can craft any more. And it's guide to order, I think. So let's just have a look and we'll see if we need any more. And we need to farm more, okay. We might as well just ascend him right now. Or level him up at least, because we've got the materials finally. Thank goodness. Not very much, but we'll take what we can get. We've got some extra masks, so let's just hope we can quickly ascend him and hopefully finish getting him to 70. 67, I guess that's fine. I guess I can deal with that. That's our Xingqui. His weapon's done, and we just have to do his artifacts. We don't really have many emblems, but we will check because I did farm a little bit for Xiangling. Most of them will be 4 stars though, so don't expect anything really crazy. Unless I stole them off her. But I'm hoping not to do that. In the meantime, I'm just going to quickly level this up before I forget about it, because don't want to waste time. It's time to do my least favourite part and farm some 5-star artifacts for him, because we really need them. Okay, so we might as well check out what we got, because he has nothing on set at the moment. 30, that's more than I expected to have. We do have some solid options if they decide to level up properly. Definitely a bit more options than last time, but if we really have to, we'll steal something off Garming. Just because we can, I guess, because there's a bunch more options that we could give to him. Because I really want to turn Rio into a good unit. But before that, I'm going to do a couple more runs and then we'll see. Okay, and final one. Let's hope for a bunch of pieces this time. Let's see. And nothing. While we're here, we're going to throw some more onto his talents, because that's what's mattering. So we're going to try with his burst, and we can get it to level 5. We'd want to get it to level 6, but we can cope with level 5. So I did craft all the other ones I had, but I could only get 4. And it's 2 hours until this refreshes, so I'm just going to do a pull and use my Stardust exchange, because, you know, why not? We can always build up pity. Wow, this lag. We'll build up weapon banner pity because I have 0 5-star weapons, so it's fine if I get anything. 3 stars fine, that's what we wanted anyway. We'll just get a couple so we can buy a 6, I guess 6 works. Here we go, level 6, and that's the highest we can bring it, so we'll just keep it like that, that's fine. So now we're going to focus on the artifacts, and wow, this lag is immense. We'll just cope with it. Oh god. I guess I can see this well enough, but this is annoying. It's fine, it's just a screen thing. And it's just stuck there no matter what I press. Well, hopefully it goes away after this, but we'll level up this circlet. Crit damage is good, and it does have a crit rate minor thing. So we're hoping it goes more into crit rate. Okay, that's perfect. Exactly what we want. Actually, I don't really know if he needs crit rate or crit damage, but who cares? We'll build DPS Xingqiu one day. We're just going to level this up, and then Xingqiu's kit should be sorted. I don't think I'm saying that right, but this is what we're running him on, and it shouldn't be too bad because it's all for his burst. And his energy recharge is good, so that's all that really matters right now. Now on to Wriothesley, and we're going to try and get him 4-piece Marichu's Hunter. At the moment, he has 9 crit damage, which is crit rate, which is, my god, I keep slipping up. But hopefully we can make this all so much better with the abundance of flowers we have. So first we're going to try and level this one up because it was pretty good. And we want entirely crit rate. And it went straight into attack. Honestly, this is the best one we've got. So I'm going to use some of these, risk it a little bit because we want that crit rate. And it went into... I really need crit rate. So one thing I want, and I'm not getting it. If it goes into defense, I'll know that this piece is against me. Wow. Everything but crit rate. What a wonderful piece. Defense again. I'm coping because there's nothing better than this piece, unfortunately. Okay, we're just going to leave it there because that piece was horrible. Hopefully we'll get some crit rate on this piece. And we'll have a look. Okay, Elemental Mastery isn't too bad, but it's not what we really want. I guess if it all goes in the crit damage, it should be fine. I don't even think HP is good for him. Yeah, none of these rolls are going as I planned. I don't get what's with the Elemental Mastery love. Wow. I'm gonna put a random cryo goblet onto this, or attack percentage goblet, because that's what he wants. This will be our off piece. And we only have one, which is the one he's using. I guess that works. Okay, and we're gonna try and get him a crit rate thing, and we'll just steal off Garming. That's what we've got. His crit damage and all that's been improved. We might see if we can find another piece that helps that. Okay, so we switched everything around. Now he has 42 crit rate, which is honestly a lot more better, because then he can crit more often. So we're going to test him out with Xingqui and see how this goes. This is the team we're going to run him on, and who better yet to test him on than the Pyro Regis Vine. So everything's ready. We'll just go straight in, and hopefully it doesn't go too bad. Already, we're just going to quickly break the Corolla and see if he does any good damage. Let's just check. Okay, that's already a huge improvement from before. We'll try the charge attacks. 3k. Oh, 7k. Okay, that's definitely a whole lot better than before, and it pretty much one-phased this boss. Before, it couldn't even do a third. Now it can one-phase. Maybe not the best improvements, but it is something, and it's going to be useful, and I may build him more in the future, just because he is a good unit. So overall, I recommend building him because I've done barely anything, and he's already gotten so much better than before. And same with Xingqui, he's such a good support, and I'm going to continue building him because I use him on every other account but this one. I'm going to keep building him in my own time though, because I think he is worthwhile after doing this. And hopefully we'll be able to build a team at the end of this series for Spiral Abyss, because I've only gotten up to floor 3, chamber 3. No, floor 4, chamber 3. And we've built a couple units in this series, and let me know who to build next down below. Thank you all for watching. Wi-Fi is disconnected.